#3 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Stanford Cardinal. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Stanford will kick it off to get us underway. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Steps out at the 16, would have been a lot better off just taking a knee in the end zone. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They're going to run it here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. They'll test the right side here. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And they'll use the ground game here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
At the 13-yard line. Second down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stops short of the marker after just a short gain.
Gain of 2. 3rd down coming.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And now the handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash marker. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
He's back to throw again on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw again. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Here comes a handoff. Finding space at the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
You're set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score. Penn State.
Now they get set to kick it away.
0. Number 15. Set to advance on the football.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And your Stanford Cardinals will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's escaping the pocket now. And it's complete downfield. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. On the run, going to heave it downfield. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Stanford.
Chris, remember in college football, it's just 1 foot down to be able to count for a touchdown. Does a great job towards the back line there. Doesn't go out of bounds. Goes up into the air and gets that 1 foot down. That's good. That's a score.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Fights off a defender. Finds room at the 30. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Past the 20. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Penn State.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good.
That makes the score. Penn State 17, Stanford 7.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Snags the quick throw. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. And he drops back in the gun. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Looking to pass. It's DeMarco. He'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Now it's second down here. There's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Sacked on heavy pressure there.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. He feels the punt, and the returner is brought down. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. Looking to scramble. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Close to the tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They look to throw it here on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Trying to extend the play. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. Trying for a fourth down completion. Trying to create here on the move. The QB throws his third pick of the day. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. And he steps out of bounds.
You down 10 in the first half, you can go for it, big dog. It's not cheap.
Offense here.
It's 10 points, sir. It's no problem. No problem.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This offense has been clicking so far.
They don't do that cheating word, man.
More before halftime. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Second down play coming up for this offense. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Try and muscle for the first down. Aiming for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
Here's the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Took contact on the throw, and he's got it. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
It's a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. It gets your hands a little shaky.
One more play before they head to the locker room. And he'll drop back here on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Kick is up and no good. The deficit remains 17 points off the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this deep to begin the second half. Return begins inside the 10. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Past the 20. At the 10 now. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Cardinal.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. They'll hand it off. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. They'll kick it away here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Running back with the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The offense going with the hurry up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. He missed it. After the miss, they're still down by 10.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Picks up 1. Brings up 2nd down.
Takes the handoff again. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
He'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. What a huge moment. That long play wiped away by a penalty. The offense with a long way to go now. The Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Here's the second down play.
15.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The back's got it. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last possession is settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. He'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And there's the handoff. Fighting off the defender.
Boy, the defense does everything right here. Not only do they come up with a stop to force 4th down, but also they stop the clock by getting him out of bounds.
Nittany Lions will have to take it away. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. The kick will be down just inside the 45.
Well, all the return team had to do was secure the ball, get the ball to their own offense, and with this lead, work the clock. Instead, a fumble, a big turn of events, and now their opponent is still alive.
And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Look at out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Short connection to the tight end here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket now. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
It is tough on a defense when a quarterback gets out of the pocket and makes the defense have to decide, are we going to rush him or are we going to stay back in coverage? And there, the quarterback was able to keep looking downfield and find the receiver as the defense scrambled to adjust.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The Cardinal offense lines up first and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Stanford.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
Jump over the top.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Yeah, it's really bad.
And the Nittany Lions expect to be able to run the clock out here in the final minute for the W. Handoff to the single back. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Some hard running there through a tackle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The Nittany Lions will line up to kick it away. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, to come out throwing. Pass complete on a crosser. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
And the quarterback just kneels down. So the win streak continues for this team. Good job, Kirk, bouncing back. They're just getting stronger and stronger now.
You've seen their stock start to really rise, and these players seem to be buying in. Credit to the coaching staff for leading this streak and keeping this team together after that